Okay, this video is to start you on the CSS. So you're going to come in here and make the selectors for all the tags you made. So for any tag I make, I'm going to make a section that has a selector. So we had an image tag, we had the body tag, we had the H3 tag, we had the paragraph tag, so we can have a selector for that. We had the div, we can have a selector for that. Okay, oop, this was deleted one. Okay, we had the OL, we had the LI. So let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had the H2. Okay, so now how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had the input. Good one. And we had the button. I think button. And I think that makes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we had the H1. That's my last one. So that makes 11. Okay, H1. In each of these, I have to put some kind of code. So in body, I'm going to give my body, my whole website, a background. And this is where you could use the hex code that you like. So if I'm going to come into, because we want to color the background, hex code finder. And I'm going to find a hex code of a color I like. My picture has blues and purples. Perfect that this hex code is right here on the side here, already blue. I'm going to pick it. Okay, I'm going to come back to my code, and right where I typed background, I'm going to paste that hex code and end it with a semicolon, save this document, and I'm going to hit refresh on my website to see the background. There we go. Next thing that the rubric wants me to do is use an RGBA format. So I'm going to make my paragraphs a color. To change the font color, I'm going to find a RGBA font. Okay, so I need to get out of this. Not interested. Okay, so I need to find a color and something quick. I'm going to use, let's see, maybe, I like this pink here. Oh, no, she didn't give me that. Where, I just want a color. That's not really a good site. So RGBA picker. Perfect. That pink is nice and it's semi-transparent. I'm going to use that one for mine. And you can pick whatever you want, but copy that, come into my form, and I'm going to paste it right there. Oop, wrong place. Come right next to color, paste. Oop, and I deleted my, there we go. Save it, ended the line of code with a colon, and I'm going to come to my website now, and there is my paragraphs colored pink. Okay, then I'm going to come down and maybe I need to use a word format. So maybe my H3s are going to be color and red. Maybe I want them to be white. So color, I'm going to use the word. You can't use black because black is already the default. So you do have to use something other than black. And there's my white there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do on the rubric is text align something to the center. So I have to pick something that is text. So I'm going to pick the H2. Those are text tags. And I'm going to go text align. And it comes right up, text align. And I'm going to choose center because that's what the rubric asks, center. Come back, check it out. My H2 top 10 characters move to the center. Okay. Text color. I've already done that. I've already colored some text. But I can do it again if I want, color, and maybe we want these white too. That's fine because I've already used that skill over on the other side, so it's fine. I could just check that one off. Font. I'm going to put font in maybe my divs, font family, because I have to have something in everyone, so font family. I'm going to choose Arial. Any of the ones on the rubric work as web safe fonts, so Control S. I'm going to come over here, and there everything is changed to Arial. Okay. Font size, it says make something bigger than 50. A good thing to make bigger than 50 is my H1, and I haven't put anything in my H1 yet because that's the heading. So font size, let's make this 75 pixels and save. And again, you can use your own values for yours. Good. And there, that is perfect. I'm actually, yes, I like that. And then I need a border. So maybe around my list items, I'm going to put a border. Or my picture would be a good place to put the border. So let's put a border, and I'm going to use a border a couple places. So border, and it has 3 things to it. It has a size, so I'm going to pick 4 pixels. It has a style, so I'm going to pick solid. You can pick dash, dotted, and then it needs a color. So I'm going to choose for mine white again. I'm actually going to copy this line of code because I'm actually going to use this. I need to have something in everything. I want to put a border around my buttons. And, oh, Control Z. I'm going to just type it out again. Border, 4 pixels, solid, white. Okay, all of that. Save. And I like that for my input as well. So copy, and I'm going to change the color for my input because that'll be fun. I'm going to put pink on that. Solid pink. Okay, save. Coming to look at my website and all that I've done. There we go. I've got borders. I've got pink. I'm going to change that white border around my buttons to a pink border too to match it. Okay, save. And you can use a hex code there too if I liked the hex code or the RGBA value. So if I wanted to come up here and get that pink or the blue, that's right, the pink was the RGBA. So I'm going to use that one. And I can put that in one of my borders if I want. Instead of just typing a color, you can use a more specific color by using the RGBA or the hex code there instead that you have. There you go. There's my pinks. And then I need a background. I did that one already. It's blue. Okay. And then I need a height on my divs. So I need to come into my div one. Div. And I need a height. So height, you can choose a height that works for your website, 300 pixels, let's say. Save. Come over here. It's going to stretch my stuff out. It's going to make them really big. So I don't need, because I don't have big paragraphs, big divs, I'm just going to say 30 for mine. You can play around with the numbers. Okay, that's too small, so maybe just 100. Let's see what 100 does. Okay, and I'm going to click. There we go. That looks nice. Maybe a little more. I'm going to do 200 because I have one little error on that one. Save. Okay, and run. Okay, that looks much better. And now the final things I have to do is padding on my divs on all sides. So on my div, I'm going to put padding and all sides. If you want it all the same, I could just put 10 pixels. But if I want to do different numbers, 10 pixels, 5 pixels, 10 pixels, it goes top, right, bottom, left, 5 pixels. Okay, and there we go. Come over here. Okay, and that's taken care of. The next thing, actually I'm going to try top right. This is the right, 50. Top right, bottom left. I just want to see, and then come back and see how it looks better. There it goes. It moved a little on that one. And then I need margin left on my list and margin left on my paragraph. So on my list, on my OL, I need a margin of at least 100 pixels. So margin left, margin left, 100 pixels. Okay, save. And I need it on my, it says paragraph, margin left 30. So margin left of at least 30 pixels. Save. Okay, I'm going to come back. Okay, and that is taken care of. Okay, and then I want to move this list over. So I'm going to put a bigger margin on the left. I think like 500 maybe to move it over because I moved my H2 to the center. So I just wanted to move my characters list over near there to play around with it. And then I'm looking right now, I'm done with the rubric, but I still have one of my selectors that has nothing in it, and I can't leave it like that. So I need to do something to those list items. So I'm going to give them, maybe it doesn't even matter, but I'm going to type background, and I'm going to put, they're white, so I'm going to put a black background on them for fun to see what that does. And there we go. Okay, so now I have, doesn't matter how hideous this looks, okay, I have completed every step of the rubric. Every one of my 11 selectors has something in it. And I have 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And all of my HTML is done. Have a good day.